Hello, my name is Rebecca Nava Soto. I'm a mixed media painting, digital, and ephemeral art installation artist. I'm interested in materials that I grew up making in my home as a second generation American child of immigrant parents from Mexico. We did a lot of handmade decorations like piñatas, paper flowers, and during our community Catholic groups, we would do floor pieces made of wood shavings. Now, this tradition was done during Semana Santa, Holy Week, and it was used with Catholic iconography, but originating really in an indigenous practice of these floor pieces as offerings. And so the image of the snake, for example, is one of death, transformation, and rebirth. Within the snake image, you'll see two symbols of representing ancestors. The idea being that during this time of turbulence and transformation and rebirth and death, we can know that all of our ancestors, the thousands, millions, even billions of people that came before us in our lineages are near us, ready to help us, to guide us, to encourage us, if you're open to that. And so I want to reach back to those ideologies, those beliefs, those worldviews. Another material that was important to me was, as I mentioned, the piñata, the flower making, the paper. And this was the first art making I ever did with manipulating tissue paper and creating these decorations and moments of celebration and gathering within the community, the Latino community. And so I wanted to use this material in the fine art realm. And so I have used this material to create another piece in this exhibition, which is called To Die, New Fire. And the New Fire ceremony, which is a digital projection onto these paper pieces, represents a new fire ceremony that is used by the Purpechua people, by the Zapoteca people, the Nahuatl people, on and on and on. They would create a new fire ceremony at the end of a cycle in their calendar. And it was a way to end and to put to rest all that was and was not serving them in that moment. It was a moment of transformation individually, but also collectively as a community. And so we see lots of iterations of this in present day Mexico today. The four pieces that are flanking that central digital piece is two glyphic images that quite literally on the bottom mean to end and to conjure. To end, again, this old world, contemporary, current world, and all of its problems, and to conjure a new beginning. Again, conjuring those ancestors around us that are here to help and to guide us if we are open to it. The pieces on the top, flanking the centerpiece, are titled To Write, To Write. And they reflect the floor piece hands that also have a styling tool, a stylus, and a writing tool, or maybe a wand. These two pieces in the top are creating a new reality, a new world through their imagination. And on the floor around the snake image, we see all of these brown hands holding these tools for creating through their imagination a new world, a new desired future reality. And so this piece, this group, this series of pieces is entitled The Edge Project. The Edge Project references the edge ecology. It is a moment where two distinct ecosystems come together and overlap in these environments in which the indigenous people of the Americas studied carefully, seeing themselves inextricably linked to the natural world, not separate from, but part of, and we can learn from studying the natural world as our indigenous ancestors did, particularly to the Latinx population. Here, we see moments of chaos, conflict, destruction, but we may also see that in these edge environments, there are moments of synergy. We see in these edge environments nature at its most creative, the most robust. In fact, in these edge environments, we can look to nature and see that these are ideal environments for a new species to sprout. My name was Rebecca Nava Soto. It was a pleasure to talk to you a little bit today about my work. And if you're interested in seeing more, go to my website at RebeccaNavaSoto.com. Follow me on social media, looking at my name in Instagram or Facebook under the same name. Take care.